What's good, everybody? It's full-time trip. We're back in the building. Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2 at SJP. You love to see that ass whooping. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let me take my glass off of this one, bro. I am happy. I am a happy man. Justice has been served in the most beautiful of ways, in the most dramatic of fashions. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh my goodness. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I want to talk about the game. There's so much to this that we have to just break this down, bro. Wow. First and foremost, let's get the top line information out the way. To anybody that think we didn't deserve that win, any points that came from that match, you are high, you are deluded, and you need to get out of my face. Simple as that. The game plan, the personnel, the approach, and the mentality to fight through continuously was top. There wasn't really anything in me that suggested that this team was ready to quit and give up. Nothing. Despite the mishaps, despite the negative moments, despite the couple of things that we had lapses in, we kept pushing, we kept going. The absolute drive to make good on a place where historically we have gotten the short end of the stick time and time again. Top class. I'll tell you that right now. You love to see it. The game plan, the actual approach is fantastic. People may have gotten over or gotten onto Mikel Arteta again in instances before the season because of selections, because of what we needed to see in that starting 11 and adjustments throughout the game. I have no qualms. Today we were protagonists. We were protagonists like hell throughout the entire 90. And obviously Newcastle's going to be negative and they'll set up in that way. But the way we handled that, the way we tried to get around and through their block multiple times, we can do everything, and we did everything. Most of this game, there was so many unlucky things. We should have been 3-0 up in the first half. Point blank, period. We should have been 3-0 up or 3-1 up if you want to take that header that Walter Mata scored. Point blank. The game, the play was wonderful. I don't care. That performance throughout the 90 was befitting of multiple goals. It was befitting of multiple goals, in my honest and humble opinion. But obviously, the football gods will do their thing, the elements will happen, and we have different outcomes for the efforts that are put in. Tough game. We know Newcastle's plan. We know what they do. Again, they're physically going to try and get onto us, contest us. It wasn't consistently because they found ways to, again, they'll hold their press, when we're building out in the first phase, they'll press, but if we get to the midway line, they'll retreat into a deep mid block. They'll go 4-5-1, and then they'll see what happens. As the game went on, they got more physical, sprung out a little bit, tried to get more active with the press, but we played through it. We had hoopers to play around it, to play through it, to find solutions, to be proactive. I saw more of the things that I wanted to see. The proactive switches of play to isolate on the wings, get 1v1s, consistent playing through the lines, Eze breaking lines, dribbling, little carries here and there. Again, just great stuff, top to bottom. To people, I don't think anybody should have anything to say about this performance. Outside of the two minor incidents where, again, our two center backs had moments of weakness. You know what I'm saying? Mascara didn't have the best goal of it overall in his 45 minutes. I can give him that. Overall, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but he gave a crucial ball that ended up being the goal we conceded. That's fair. You can say that's a demerit. That's fine. Gabriel, whether he should have jumped and he felt the push and should have jumped through, I thought he should have just jumped and contested it still. You can mark that as a demerit. That's fine. I can give you that. Outside of that, the approach, the way that we went about the game throughout was great, was really damn good, and that was worthy of 3 points. And it looked like we were on track to getting robbed again. I'm gonna save my bits of time. Matter of fact, I lied. I'm doing that right now. PGMOL, you're the worst. The worst. How does the concept of consistency evade you so much? Is it the Flash? Are you trying to chase it? Do you have no legs and it's just like Wally West? Is that what it is? Is it just a continuous guessing game? Do you just have it in like a hat? You know what I'm saying? You have you draw sticks for consistency, whoever has the longest stick, and they're all short ones in there. Is it a game of Clue? Do you have to find it? Is it in the dining room with a lead pipe? You know what I'm saying? Is it in the observatory with the candle? Do you need to have a whole investigation to find out where you get consistency from? You absolute dunces. I promise you. You are, oh my, and it doesn't help that Darren England and Jerry Gillett are all both, again, been reported Liverpool fans. Doesn't help at all. Not the case, but still, How can that be clear and obvious? How is that pen shout clear and obvious when it takes several minutes, like Bukayo Saka said in his post-game interview, several minutes to even check and try and justify what is what in that instance? And Gyökeres is already taking the touch. Fine, minor contact from Pope, but there is still a challenge that exists. That's great, contact with the ball, but there's another part of the challenge. Is it careless? Is it reckless? Does it impede the path that Gyökeres is already taking? Duh, it's a stonewall penalty. You're stupid. I don't understand how you continually choose to live against your own playbook when it comes to Arsenal, when it comes to many other teams out there, but it will get swept under the rug time and time again because it happens to us every single time. And we try and tell the whole entire league they're stupid. In the Man United game, I said a bunch of stuff and then they were stupid. Like, come on. What is we talking about here? These guys are continually seek to find little minute ways to turn the balance of the game against us. I've seen it time and time again. I'm not gonna say it's not conspiracy to me. It's not conspiracy to me if I see repeated evidence. Am I insane for brushing it off if I've seen it 18 million times? Is it wild for me to notice a pattern and say, hey, this happens pretty consistently, and say, nah, it happens in every game, don't worry about it? Newcastle could do whatever they wanted. Shirt pull, tug. Let me Google the foul count. Let me Google the foul count real quick. Let me Google the foul count. I want to see the foul count really quickly. Let me see the foul count. Oh my gosh. We committed 9 fouls. Newcastle apparently committed 8. Do you believe that? Like, Arsenal fan, whoever watching this, not even as an Arsenal fan, when you watch the balance of play on that entire match, you see all the shirt pulls, the things that happen. Do you believe that Arsenal fouled Newcastle more than Newcastle fouled Arsenal? Do you really believe that? No? Okay. All right. Brush that out the way. Outside of PGMOL being dunces, wow, what a performance from us. Again, we kept pushing, we kept finding solutions, we were getting frustrated a little parts at the end of the first half, but we still found a way to, again, rebalance, recalibrate, find our ways through. Substitutions were guided brilliantly. Man, there's so many people that stand out as having really good games and sticking in there. Damn, I don't even know where to start, bro. I don't even know where to start. It's nuts. I want to say my standouts. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be difficult, man. That's gonna be difficult to do. But I'll go through it real quick. All right, my 3 standout players. 1, let's start off. Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres, absolutely standout player. I think that was probably one of his best games, if not his best game in an Arsenal shirt. For people who are lying on his name, for the people who are lying on Victor Gyökeres' name, that he is not getting better and improving week by week, that he is having, again, he can't handle physical teams, he can't handle physical center backs. I thought he did pretty good against one of the most physical teams in the league. Hold up play, connect and link up, trying to find his chances. Yes, albeit some things deflected, but he had a good performance overall, disturbing the defense of Newcastle. I thought he did very well. I thought he did good. He's getting better every game. So y'all need to get behind y'all players and stop whining. Stop whining. I get everybody has critiques and comments, cool, but when the whistle blows, get behind y'all peoples. Like, simples. Is that cool? Gyökeres, I thought he had a good game. Again, against a very physical backline and midfield, I thought he did well. Who else is next? Jurrien Timber, I thought overall had a really good game. Again, so much things that he had to do in his own right. When, Bukayo Saka's getting covered, they have to drop deep, they have to be a little bit creative. In all phases, he's such a good player. Simple as the best right back in the Premier League today. Boom, done. Declan Rice. I don't think there's been this weird, and maybe I succumbed to this early in the season too, where maybe people weren't paying attention, and maybe some of the fitness things early in the season were like, hey, maybe is he up to his best right now? Let me say I'm sorry for any doubts I may have cast on Declan Rice. I'm sorry. Fantastic, shepherding the ball, helping play through, making, again, clutch defensive actions. He was absolutely electric. He was good. He did damn good. So words on him need to stop. Done. Good stuff out there. I thought just the overall attack and combination play. There was a sequence where I think it was a late save off a header from Pope in maybe the 75th, 6th minute. I can't remember exactly, but there was a sequence where we broke down that low block in the most perfect, picturesque way, and that just tells me We are so ready to handle all kinds of opposition when our players are back fit and healthy. With Odegaard in, with Eze in, with Saka in, helping to pull strings. You see that there? And I know it's a question of when our players are fit and if we have all the tools. That's what that proved to me. That's what that sequence, and that's what most of this game proved to me. We have all the tools. It's just when they're healthy and if we can get everybody fit. That's the curse that we're burdened with. Can we get our key players fit for these fixtures, fit for these moments? And we saw a lot of that there. Shout out to Odegaard. Again, people was hating, but that cameo he had from the 81st minute on was wonderful. Wonderful. There was a ball into Miles Lewis-Skelly that was perfect. And people like to, again, they like to hate on him for again, whatever reason. But him in an attacking flow helps us tremendously in ways that you may not see, ways that I sometimes may not see, but they help. They are a net positive. So give him some grace. Let's rock with that, baby. We love to see it. But my two standouts, man. One, it's got to be the two goal scorers, man. Merino, we give him so much crap sometimes for being in the midfield and da-da-da. Like, again, I said this beforehand in other threads, and I've said this on Twitter. I've said this in different videos. Merino is, again, a great squad player. He is a great a cog to have. When you have gears that make play happen and make play and generate play around you, he is a great player to have as a cog, somebody who benefits and ticks off of those gears moving and making things happen. Technical ability already really solid. And you can just see his presence in the box, the way he finds himself, the way he can, again, create those moments. You love to see it, baby. Merino, mwah! You love it, bruh. I get it. People are gonna have some gripes about selections and all that stuff. But to a man, we gotta back everybody in the squad. Everybody. And when Merino gets some time in the box, you see why he is in our squad. Point blank, period. Gabriel Magalesh. He made a mistake in that first half, not going up for that Walter Mata header. But damn it, he still might be my man of the match for the winner, bro. Because if people are getting on to him, and he might even be getting on to himself about that goal and how he conceded in an XYZ, and maybe them not giving the foul up for it. The mentality to still be in the fight, still be in the match, still keep prodding. He, for me, is one of the bastions of the heart and soul of this Arsenal team, because the spirit, the never quit attitude, the always fighting mentality, a lot of that is epitomized in him. And this goes beyond little tactics and things. This is the mentality piece. A lot of that, I think he's one of the cornerstones, if not the cornerstone, for that never quit attitude, the dogged mentality to keep pushing and always run for something, always fight for something to the end, to the last breath. And we need that, and he has that, and he exudes that. And that is typified in the goal, typified in the winner. I'm so happy, bro. I'm so happy. In a game and a day where there were so many questions on what can we create, what can we do, all that stuff like that. We found ways. We found our ways to win. In a day where, in moments past, we may not capitalize on the moments where other teams drop points, so we can catch up and make the conversation and get in within touching distance. In routes and rows where we have a tough set of fixtures, one of the toughest first 6 games in the league, we found a way to win. We found a way to get through. I'm happy. I'm losing my voice so much because I'm so happy. I'm ecstatic, man. We absolutely fully deserved them, outplayed them in damn near every metric. Again, got into the weeds. We got emotionally rattled. We conceded and came down. It was up to us to climb the hill, and we climbed that damn hill. We used everything we had to climb up that hill and get back, fight our way back into the game, and go for the win. Keep pushing, keep going. That is the mentality of a team that knows we've suffered in the past in these situations, and we're not gonna let that happen to us. We're gonna keep fighting until we die. And that's the sort of mentality that guides us to become champions in some competition. Champions League, Premier League, whatever you want. I back these boys. And performances like today, far and away my favorite performance of the season so far. One of my favorite performances in a long time generally. That is something you get behind. So for the people that are doubting in the middle of games, at least wait till it's over to cast what went right or wrong. But when the whistle blows, until the whistle stops, back your team. Believe in them. Because they believe in themselves. Who are we to keep casting doubt on that? Back them. What a game. Lovely stuff. Everybody, good stuff across the board. Mikel Arteta, you got to give him his just due because he earned that today. He earned that today for sure. Listen, we looked like protagonists today. We looked like protagonists, and the story ended with the protagonists getting what they deserved. 3 points in the bag, touching distance in the league. A lot of stuff to play for. Love to see it. We keep it moving. Let me know what you thought about the game in the comment section below. Favorite player, performances, goals, all that stuff. We move on to Wednesday. I think we got Olympiacos in the Champions League as well. Hopefully a good chance to rotate, see some other players, and see some things as we get along for the Premier League. Hopefully we can start to build a run and momentum together as more players come back and get healthy. It's gonna be a long season, y'all, but make sure you believe and be here for the ride. No halfway crooks, no halfway supporters, no doubt in and out, no trying to be correct for rival fans and twerk for them. Sit in the seat. Be an Arsenal fan. Tap your chest on the badge. Tap your chest on the badge and lock in. All right? Cool. My name is Full-Time Trip. That's all the time I got. And we will see y'all soon, baby. COYG! Peace.